The students today are getting ready for their final project. They're doing a review activity, and what we have them doing is doing some individual research. There's some stations that have been set up, and for all of the stations they're allowed to use an electronic device. So for the electronic device, they can use their computer or they can use a cell phone. Most of them choose to use a cell phone. They pull it out and they use it. It's quick, it's easy, they have it with them, and it keeps them engaged in their learning instead of me standing in the front of the classroom reviewing the material. This way they get to engage fully with it. If there's something they find in their research on their phone, then they can just bookmark it and save it and they have it for later. We have one of the students in here who takes a picture every time we have a group discussion on the board, and takes a picture of the board, the whiteboard, with her phone, and so we all have a copy of it if we want. I just used it now to turn it up because the class is loud in the background. I have hearing aids, and so I have an app on my phone to adjust my hearing aids so that I can hear you better and not the background. So I would be at a loss if I didn't have that with me, because I can use apps like that. There's apps like Remind 101 that send reminders out to students. There's a lot of different apps that can actually make the world better for people if they have their phones with them. Having a teenage child at home, I definitely use my cell phone differently than my teenager does, or that I see the college students do. Less picture sharing and more educational usage.
All social media. I feel like I unlock my phone and the first thing I do is hit, I have a line and I go Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook. It's just that's always what I do. So it's kind of a bad habit, I think, but oh well.
Yeah, I definitely think that having our phones out has been a benefit for my education. It's helped me grow a lot. Being an education major, I didn't actually know what all went into like the laws and regulations of being a teacher, and then once we started getting into classes and doing paperwork like this, I was able to figure out what all went into being a teacher and the laws and all that. I wake up and I just check social media, so Facebook, Snapchat. So I just check that, and I actually use the bubbles on Snapchat and I check basically all of them just to keep up with what's going on in the day. So I actually didn't get a smartphone until I started college, and ever since I've gotten my smartphone, I've been a lot more connected to society, and I've been able to further my education by reading different articles at any given time. Instead of pulling out my laptop, I just have my phone right here with me, and I've been able to just pull up the articles that the professors want me to or that I'm interested in, and just go from there and further my knowledge in the subject.